What's up guys, happy new year. 2020 is here. 2019 was an incredible year. Can't wait for 2020 to start and the season. And what better way to enter 2020 than hitting 20,000 subscribers. So thank you very much to everyone that subscribed, watched my videos. I really appreciate the support. I'm back in Salt Lake City, out on a walk with my boy Stan. Today is Sunday. Yesterday I put out an Instagram story and I was asking you guys what you'd like to see on upcoming videos. This will be the first video of 2020, so I want it to be a good one. And yeah, a lot of you guys were asking about training and, you know, off-season training. I already posted a gym session, but as you can see from the title of this video, I want to teach you and give you a little secret of mine of how you can stay fit or become fit without having to do any running. Obviously I do a lot of running, especially in the off-season, obviously during the season. But you don't always have to run to get fit. So I'm going to teach you a few little techniques, a few little exercises that I do that help me to maintain my fitness and even become more fitter and improve my cardiovascular health. I'm going to head down to the training facility now. Once you see the session that I do, I'll explain a little more after the session and go into a little bit more detail. But for now, I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, on the way to the training ground now, getting chauffeured by the one and only
Kalen riding.
So me and Kalen, you've seen Kalen in my videos before. Me and Kalen have actually played on the same team now for 3 years running. 2017 we played for Jacksonville Armada together in NASL, and then we played for the Monarchs in 2018, 2019. So in 2020 this will be the first year we play against each other. What team are you going to be signing for, mate?
I've signed for New Mexico United, so we will now be rivals.
Rivals. So yeah, heading to the facility now to do the workout. Also, anyone interested in sick photography footage, Kalen's got a sick plug-it, what's it called?
Kalen Keith Images on Instagram. Give me a follow.
I'll put all his information on the screen. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the training facility. What's up guys? So back at home, got back, played with Leo, had some family time. So before I delve straight on into the title of the video, which is how you can exercise without having to run, I just want to make one thing clear, which is obviously because of my work and because of my job and my occupation as a professional footballer, it's important, very important for me to run, especially incorporating that into my exercise in the off season. Because my job requires me to run. So a lot of you guys that watch the channel, I know a lot of you are aspiring to be professional footballers. Some of you are, some of you really enjoy football, many other sports, and some of you just enjoy the fitness or the nutrition side, whatever reason you're watching. So it's very important to keep in mind your goals when watching this video. So I just want to make that clear that I don't just do this gym exercise or this type of exercises. I do run as well to maintain my fitness. So one of the main things that I do, I track my heart rate during the sessions, and heart rate is so important with getting fit and improving your cardiovascular fitness. If I can maintain my heart rate at a high level, whether that be in the gym, whether that be out on the field, I'm burning more calories, but I'm also I'm getting myself fitter. So one thing that you notice is I do a lot of supersets in the gym, and what the supersets do is they keep my heart rate high. So I go from one exercise to another and straight into another. Sometimes it's 2 exercises, sometimes it's 3 exercises. But as you can see from the video, I do usually, this is an upper body session, so I do a chest exercise followed by a back exercise followed by a core exercise, for example. It makes it more difficult if you train the same area of the body throughout 2 or 3 exercises. So if you were to go from bench press into incline dumbbell bench press, that would make it more difficult because your chest muscles are already tired. Whereas if you go from chest exercise, then you go to work a muscle, a part of your body that hasn't been worked yet, you'll be able to get more out of the exercise, but your heart rate will stay the same because it's working as hard, and you have to be able to keep that higher. So that's the first thing, is that's why I do supersets, and that can be done out on the field with exercises or in the gym, but supersets to me are extremely important. Another factor with the weight training is to make sure that you're doing weights that are heavy enough for you and that actually make you work and get your heart rate higher. So if my 1 rep max on bench press was to be 80 kilograms, then I want to be working between 60 and 80. If I was to do too low, it's not going to get my heart rate high enough, and too high, I'm not going to be able to complete the reps. So that's another important factor, is that you're doing weight in the gym that is heavy enough to get your heart rate up, and that's what helps me to improve my cardiovascular fitness. Once I was finished with my strength training, then you saw I went into a circuit which included battle ropes and assault bike. I would say that those 2 equipments are something that I use very often, especially in the off season. And firstly, obviously you can see that I'm not running. Those 2 exercises are low impact on your body, so you're not running on hard ground, you're not doing lots of heavy change of direction which can impact on your knees, your legs, whatever it may be. These are exercises that are getting your heart rate going, but you're not having an impact on your body. So that's another very important thing, especially for people that struggle with back problems or any problems around the body. That's another important factor. With the battle ropes and the assault bike, you saw that I did intervals of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Now, to make it harder, you can do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. But the idea of it is to work as hard as you can with minimal rest. Another factor with the heart rate. So you're working for 20 seconds really hard, your heart rate goes up, and then you only get 10 seconds rest. So your body has to quickly adapt and quickly recover. And the more and more you do the session, the easier it'll get. So you can then advance to 40 seconds, then maybe even a minute on, 30 seconds rest. But it's good to work for me like a 2-to-1 ratio. So you work two times and you rest half the amount. And with the battle ropes, I was performing a number of different exercises. You know, you can do quick short arms, you can do double arms, you can do long strokes, like whatever it may be. You can mix it up and just have a bit of fun with it. But the idea is just to make sure you keep getting your heart rate up. And then I know a lot of you will be asking about the KBox. It was the first time when I came to Salt Lake that I used it. And instead of using gravity against, so you have a heavy weight, it's obviously you're working against gravity. The KBox will focus more on the eccentric movement, which is going down. So you have to pull very hard and then control the movement on the way down. and you're working against a flywheel, which is basically a steel wheel that goes round. And once you get the grips of it, it's a very good exercise and piece of equipment that I've started to use more and more often. There's a lot of research online. If you look up KBox exercises, they'll tell you a load of exercises. I'll put a link in the description. To finish, number one for me is making sure that your heart rate is up and your heart rate is working. If your heart rate is not up, then you're not going to be improving your fitness. The second one is you don't have to run, all the time. If you don't feel like on a day not running, I don't feel like a day of running, then I'll maybe incorporate this sort of exercise and this sort of session into my workout. And finally, it's just about adjusting to your goals. So whatever your situation might be, whatever you want to improve on, if you do want to improve your fitness and you're sick of running, or you're sick of the treadmill or the cross trainer, whatever it may be, then this is a good type of workout to incorporate into your program. It gives you something different. I really enjoy this type of workout. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the video and you've learned something. Once again, really appreciate the support. 20,000 subscribers, absolutely incredible. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Say bye, Stan. Bye bye.